Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. It's been a minute since I've recorded one of these. I've been at TwitchCon for the last, 5 days or so, something like that. Had a great time there hanging out with a bunch of people. But we're back now and we're ready to get back into live arena. So, what has happened since I've been gone? In terms of progress, not much yet. I think probably the most significant thing is I did get a 2-star soul on my Harima, so that's nice. We're going to put her in polymorph, I think, because I do actually want to build her with a bit of accuracy, and I'm going to try and go for a stone skin savage build on her, I think. I'm going to want to try and use her in go second teams with my Marichka, that sort of thing, to counter people who can go faster than me. That sort of deal. So yeah, excited for her, but I haven't had a chance to actually put gear on her yet. I probably am going to just try and do that pretty soon. Unfortunately, I just didn't really have time to do the gearing during the free re-gearing event, which was a total bummer because I was just, busy with TwitchCon all day. So I still need to do a few of these stages in City of Centranos. So earlier today, I was going and making the presets for all the champions. The optimizer does sort of allow you to make all the builds. So I'm going to try and do as many of the builds I want to do as possible in the optimizer, set the presets, and then pop a token and just equip them all. But I'm going to wait for, I need to wait for this CVC to start, and I need to wait for the other thing that's going on right now, which is we finally got the summoning pool for orcs. I've been talking about this for months, and I am very excited to try and max my faction guardians. So this is what we've got in terms of summoning pool. And the nice thing about this is, so we have Shayak here, who I already have. He was with Fusion. Got Artak, who was a guaranteed, and Nogdar I've actually pulled. So I already have one copy of all of these orcs, which is amazing. Except for this one here, Matriarch Zarguna, who is brand new. She seems okay. I doubt I'll use her for anything. I mean, she's kind of like a support healing style champ with cleanses and that sort of thing. Yeah, well, not even a cleanse, decreased duration of allied debuffs. Taunt, I guess this is more significant part of her kit, is the taunt unkillable for 2 turns. It's on a 5-turn cooldown though, which isn't great. And yeah, I don't know. She brings some other stuff. The faction unity guy is a little bit interesting. It's really going to depend on what his multipliers are. I think he's kind of an HP-based damage dealer. So the idea behind his kit, I guess we can go over it, is it sort of alternates around a few things. So the first thing you need to understand is he has this ability which attacks an ally. So he basically hits an ally equal to 50% of the target's current health, and fills the ally's turn meter by basically the amount of HP that they're missing. So if they're at full health and he uses this, he'll fill their turn meter by 50%, and then he'll also fill his turn meter by 50%. So that's a big part of his kit. But then the reason why that's interesting is how it interplays with his faction unity stuff. So with one faction ally, allies with 50% or less HP receive 30% less damage, so that's just kind of making them a little bit more tanky. He's got this, allies with 50% or less HP will deal 30% more damage, so automatically he's going to buff their damage by 30%, and he's also going to make them take less damage. And then whenever an ally or enemy dies, increases HP, attack, defense, speed of all allies by 5%. It's kind of interesting, just basically in longer fights, if things are going on, you can get some boosted stats, which is kind of interesting. This one right here is potentially could be really cool in arena if it wasn't requiring 3 faction allies. This is kind of a problem. Basically, whenever an ally kills an enemy, grants an ally an insta turn, occurs once per ally per round. Could be really, really helpful, especially for single target nukers. You could imagine where you nuke someone down, you instantly grant an extra turn and then get to nuke someone else down. Could be awesome, but with 3 faction allies, you're basically never going to be able to pull that off. His A2 ability here, his A3 ability here, this is really what's going to define his kit as well, with how it interplays with this decreased HP thing. Because first off, with an faction ally, he's immune to cooldown decreasing effects and block active skills. That's kind of nice against things like obviously lockout in arena, or the block active skills immunity makes him good against Galathier or Commodus or champions like that. So I guess we'll read the main ability. Attacks one enemy, or attacks all enemies, has 50% chance, 100% chance, place and provoke. for all enemies for 1 turn. It places a strengthened buff on all allies for 1 turn. Its damage is based on HP. This second 2-faction ally kit here is what I think really starts to make this champion interesting. Instantly activates this skill whenever an ally's HP drops below 50%, and it doesn't put this on cooldown, which means every time one of your allies drops below 50% HP, he's going to activate this ability, which is kind of crazy. You could think him pairing really, really well with Nogdar, for example, we'll talk about in a second. And then with 3 faction allies at provoke, can't be resisted. So again, it's so hard to use these things in arena because of the way you need the faction allies, and they could just ban people. That makes it rough. But this is kind of interesting, where basically you activate this, drop the enemy's turn meter by 50%, or drop your allies' HP by 50% rather, which is going to instantly activate this ability. And then obviously it's going to give him a turn meter boost. It's not going to put it on cooldown, so he'll be able to activate it again. So if this has high damage, this could end up being really, really strong, where you just keep getting to activate it over and over and over again as their HP keeps dropping below 50% as the fight goes on. So I think that's really what it's going to come down to. It does book 30% on damage, so this does kind of imply that they mean this to be a damage dealing ability. So I think that's really going to what defines him, is whether this thing is actually strong enough. And the 100% chance to provoke is not bad. I mean, obviously it's kind of polymorph bait, but it's a little interesting. His A1 here just heals all allies with less than 50% HP back up to their 50% of their max HP. So this is kind of nice because you'll be able to use this. You'll heal everyone up just barely above that that HP percent, and then it will kind of be able to activate this thing again. I was just thinking, like, imagine a team with HP burn on it, and so you hit with this, you heal everyone to 50% of their HP, and then like an HP burn ticks, and every time it does, it just keeps triggering this thing. Or like a poison on all your enemies, that kind of thing. It could be really, really wild, where you're just healing them up just barely above their 50% mark, and then they just keep dropping below it over and over again, and just activating this over and over and over again. It could be really kind of weird and kind of interesting. I don't know. He's an interesting champion, but I don't know. He's going to be tough to use in live arena, kind of like all of the other faction unity champions are. We'll see. Maybe there's a way to make him work. I'll probably get multiple copies of them as we go through this summoning event. So anyway, that's that. Let's just go ahead and jump into the battles. I will be picking up those shards over time because the best deal, you can only get a certain amount per day. So, and I don't want to overbuy packs. Like, once I have the faction guardians done, I'm done. So I'll just sort of buy them like 1 pack at a time, pull them all, record, and then, buy another pack, that kind of thing. So keep an eye out for that video, but it could take a few days to finish it because of the way those pack offers work. Okay. This is a very weird opener. Arbiter, Elva, Wukong, Warlord, UDK, Armons, Mikage, Gaius, Ronda, Mortu, Marius, Carnage, Tormund. Yeah, I think we can do this. I was debating on whether I want to pick Marius right here, but I'm kind of thinking maybe not, because I don't want him to counter with Mortu. And if he goes with the Marius, I can counter it pretty well with like a Mezabel, for example. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're just going to go with Mezamo. Let's see what gets picked in the last slot here. Could end up going with Fatalis, and we could end up going with... So I went with a Gaius, and... do I want to go with the Fatalis? I mean, we're going to lock out. Could go with the Stultus, too. I'm going to ban the Arbiter. I mean, the fact that we have Armons and Warlord here... Okay, he does go for that. Means that, we're going to get lockout. Wow, no stone skin on the no stone skin on the Marius is kind of interesting. Okay. That was weird. Weird strat. Mikage, not stone skin. Gaius was not stone skin. Oh, I forgot to check my ranking. I did like 10 battles while I was gone, but that's pretty much it. Player says open Crixia, or he will open Crixia against your Armons. Arbiter Crixia against your Armons. Okay, well, if he goes Arbiter Crixia, we can go with a go second strat. We'll see how this plays out. Okay, I went with Marius. So we're going to go with Mezimel. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna go Mezimel quite yet. Okay. I think we will go Mezimel here. Do I want to go with Fatalis? That's the question. Or Georgid. Let's go Fatalis. Okay. Think we'll be okay here. Oh shit, that sucks. Let's see. Actually, I played that wrong. I should have used that after the or I should have pushed the Arbiter back first. So she's gonna revive. Is this gonna get the no, it doesn't get the Marius to go first. Oh, this is risky. Okay, bummer. Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot Crixia reset him. Damn. That was really unfortunate that the Crixia was able to resist me. Oh, god damn it, that sucks. Who did I ban? Siegfried. I should have just banned Crixia. I would have won that so easy with the Crixia ban too. It's not like the Siegfried would have done anything. He would have been locked out. Yeah, that was stupid. To be fair, I think I would have won easily if the Warlord actually locked him out, but he is a little low on the accuracy department right now. This player runs Narcissus Wukong, Carnage, Harima, Marius, Armand Zenkor, Shuzen, Warlord, Necrit, Mikage, UDK, Duchess. Grab this. He could go Harima UDK, in which case I would have to run Marius ban Armand. Would that make the most sense? Could also run... I ran Galathir. Interesting. Narcissus is in reaction. She's gonna revive him. Shit. All right, we'll do this. God, I gotta do this, yeah. I'm trying to think. I could have done this any differently. Was not expecting Galathir. I haven't seen Galathir for this player before. These Galathir Armon teams are, you know how they are. They're just freaking impossible. Oh, shit. I was thinking about changing Mezimel to Polymorph. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. For these teams where we block revive the nuker and then we just sit here and deal with... Do I go? Yeah, we'll go for Harima. GG. Well, that's not a great start. I guess we won. I guess we're what? Are we 1 out of 2? No, we lost 2. All right. What's the player run? Kaja with Foreman, Arbiters, Foreman, Rotos, Frolny, Siffy, Crixia, Marichka, Armand. So, go with the Tormund ban. Fair enough. Nice. She's gonna sleep the Armons. That's unfortunate. The thing is, if Crixia swaps, Marius will counter. And probably kill her. It doesn't kill her, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Actually, it does matter. Can we get the... Oh, there we go. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we're 2 out of 2 now. Vucci. Okay. This player runs Taurus, Tormund, Narses, Siegfried, Marichka, Mikage, Nekrit, Yumiko, Podreg, and Armons. Yeah. I wish I had a Rima built for this fight. Should be really nice here. I'm basically committed to banning this Marichka. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. He's never picked anything in the past that's been super problematic. I don't even know what he could pick. Nice. Tormund. Okay. So he could... Nah. All right. As long as we don't lose... as long as we don't lose the roll on the freeze with the Kaja, we'll be okay. Should be all right. It's a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Sit down. Nice. I didn't see were any of those players or were any of those champions down here? Damn, I'm getting very lucky with first pick. 1, 2, 3. Got a Marius and a Mikage. I really like using Mezimel against Marius. Yep, do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and ban him. Interesting choice. Let's see. Now let's go for the Terminator drop. That's unfortunate. We're gonna ban the, or we're gonna drop the Harima, so that's we have better odds of getting the Marius down with the Mezimel. She can't stun. All she can do is strip. And we should get Terminator before BEA. Beautiful. Cool. Danu. What do we got here? Danu. Taurus, Rhodos, Commodus, Harima, Lazarius. Sifty, Armand, Yumiko, Galathier, Marichka. Okay, this is going to be tough. We're going to have to run... We're probably... Well, now he's running Taurus. Shoot. Okay, it depends on who he throws out here. We might have to do one of those strats where we... Let's see. Actually, I don't know. We might have to go for a Taurus. Yeah, probably a Taurus ban. Go with... well, let's see who he picks. I'm assuming it's going to be Galathyr plus either Commodus or Harima. That's what my guess is. The Harima's in reaction, which is a struggle. So if he goes with the Harima... Oh, wow. That's not what I was expecting. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That's a bit of a weird one. We'll see who's in Stone Skin. I'm glad I banned the Marichka. I think I'm glad I banned the Marichka. I really hope there's a target I can take out. Yeah. Oh, everyone's not in Stone Skin. Beautiful. Except for Commodus. Oh my god, the Armons resisted me. That sucks. Okay, doesn't matter. That should be good to go. I don't know how Taurus can possibly kill me when I've got unkillable. He is in reaction. Actually, it's not the unkillable doesn't matter. What am I saying? He just can't kill Kaja. Can't kill the Kaja. If we push his turn meter back, we might be able to get to go again. Almost killed this Taurus, even though he's got like insane amounts of reaction. Let's just whack him. Let's not waste our revive. Oh, he's locked out. Never mind. What am I saying? I could have just revived. Yeah, that was not a good play. This guy has way better champions than what he picked. The Torment wasn't even in Stone Skin. What's that set called again? Pinpoint. Stone Skin and Pinpoint. Okay. Player runs Marius, Gizmak, Lazarius, Armon, Siphi, Yumiko, and Arbiter. Faster than Siphi. Okay. This player likes to ban Kaja. The reason I haven't picked anyone yet. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Do we run Marichka or do we run Kaja? Here's the problem. Just depends on who he bans. This entire fight comes down to who bans who. I guess I'm gonna ban the Gizmak. Okay. Oh, he banned Arbiter. Oh, perfect. So the fear was if I ban someone other than one of these two nukers and he bans Marius, then I can only kill one, right? And then the other one kills me. If he bans my Warlord and the Yumiko temporal chains triggers and pushes the Georgia turn meter back after Marius goes, then the Yumiko will cut in and lock me out in between. But yeah, that's what we needed to see. Now we did so much damage to the Lazarius that even if, or not to the Lazarius, to the team, even if the Lazarius got to take a turn, because his damage is based on the number of living allies, he wouldn't have been able to go. But it purely came down to ban, and he picked the worst possible ban he could have done. This player runs Taurus, Lazarius, Ronda, Siphi, Crixia, Shuzen. Yeah, I guess we'll open with this. We'll see how they go. They're very highly rated, so they probably have the super meta nukers like Siegfried and Nice. We're just gonna make this tricky. I probably have to go Georgian so that we don't lose to the Lazarius. I think Lazarius is the right ban here. I've got to ban either Lazarius or Commodus. Now, the Galathir could still end up going before my Georgid, locking me out, and then Commodus kills everyone. Oh, he's really slow, though. Whew. Oh. What the hell? How did I die? Maybe I should have banned Lazarius after all, actually. Oh, he got the strip on the Mesomel's stone skin, so that should be game. Yeah, no proc on the no proc on the Georgian passive really hurt us there. But not that it really would have made a difference because the Galathir also stripped. Well, I mean, okay, so we could have won that if we killed the Commodus with the Georgian, and then the Galathir didn't strip the Mesomel, we would have won. Or if we, even if he did strip the Mesomel, we still might have won because the Marius is going to struggle to kill me. But yeah, it's a little bit of bad RG with the lack of Georgian kill. Because if the Georgian killed the Commodus, he would have got the extra turn, and then he would have killed the Shuzen as well, which would have put him in a kind of awkward position because it would have left the Galathir in a tricky position where he kind of doesn't really want to swap forms or he won't have a revive. So what was I going to say? Commodus is in Stone Skin and wait, Galathir was in Stone Skin. Keladar, let's look this guy up. Okay. This player runs Taurus, Tormund, Lazarius, Harima, Narses, Mortu, Makab, Arbias, Armon, Siphi, Mikage, UDK, Pythion. Okay, so we're gonna grab this. We probably go Marius ban Armans. I'm assuming he's not going to preemptively pick more too. But if he does, we just won't pick Marius. Okay. We've got to ban the UDK now, actually. Which is fine. The reason this is why we have to ban the UDK. If we don't ban the UDK, then we might not be able to get access to the Stoneskin Marius. So this one's going to be a little tricky because the Georgid... Yeah, we need the increased attack for sure. Reaction on this. Yeah, the problem is we're just going to die to the A1s until the Marius gets around and... Or sorry, until the Armans gets around and just kills us. Did he get the full reset there? Might have been okay actually if he didn't reset, but I'm pretty sure he has. Yeah. I don't think there's any shot. No. Isn't Armand's fun? Is that all our battles? I guess it was. We got 6 out of 10. Okay, could have been worse. How am I doing on the leaderboards? Oh, I'm still 48. I haven't moved at all since I left. Interesting. Keladara. Oh, Keladara is the one right behind us. Yeah, sucks. It's just Armand, what can you do? All right. Cool. Well, pretty good. 6 out of 10. Can't complain. Probably gonna go do some more off the stream, but thank you all for hanging out with me. Keep an eye out for the summoning video whenever that comes out, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.